že se to nahrává. Okay, so let's start. I should say something about SQL profiling because Patrick told me to do some presentation, and I was wondering what is SQL profiling. It sounds a little bit like SQL profiler. So let's talk about monitoring of SQL server, because SQL profiler is one of many, or one of few tools what you can use for monitoring what's happening on SQL server. So let's talk about this. I don't know if you know SQL Server Profiler. It's a quite old tool, and right now it's deprecated, but Microsoft still serves it. So when you install the SQL Server, the part of installation is also SQL Profiler, and it's some we can say user-friendly interface to check all events and all queries what are run on SQL Server. Okay, why we use some monitoring tools like SQL Profiler? Usually it's because we have some deadline, or our SQL Server is slow and provides us information slowly. So we have more tools to monitor what's happening and what is slow. We can use, like, very first, what you can do is just run activity monitor and check what's happening there, what are expensive queries, how many logs are there on SQL Server, and so on. Then you check job activity monitor. We usually in Creditinfo don't use too much jobs set it in SQL Server. Usually we start it from CBS, from backend, and then we have more sophisticated way what we can use, and it's SQL Profiler. And nowadays we should use extended events because it's more lightweight and it's not so heavy and don't touch too much performance, because SQL Profiler, it's really big tool and it's not recommended to use it on live, for example. And also we have other tools like some external tools or SQL Server Data Collector and so on. Okay, I can show you just briefly activity monitor. Let's wait a little bit. It's starting. Okay. Let's connect somewhere where we can see more activity. Okay, when you click by right button, mouse button on the server, you can find here activity monitor, or also it's somewhere, yeah, here is the icon. So when you have some problems with SQL Server and something is slow, usually you start with activity monitor and check what are expensive queries. And also, if it's how to say in English, it's not recommended, but if you know where is problem, or who is the what process is doing some problem, you can find it here and kill the process. Yeah. So, sometimes in my previous company we used it, and it's not nice, but it can help for a few minutes. And
well, killing is never nice. So
yeah. So, but it's possible to do that. What else? Yeah, here you can check waiting tasks and so on. And here you can find recent expensive queries. You can also open it and check what is doing. And then you have to decide if you want to upgrade it, or firstly you have to find who is the from which user this process who how to say who started this process, yeah, and things about how to update it or so on, this query. Okay, this is briefly about Activity Monitor, and go back to there's presentation. Okay, Job Activity Monitor, I think we can skip it because in CB5 board we usually don't use jobs started by SQL Server. So now we are closer to more sophisticated way how to check what happened on what's happening on SQL Server. So we can talk more about SQL Profiler. I will show you where to find it. It's very good because you can schedule some checking event, how we can say event, and you know that in some time that there is a problem, so you can schedule it and say, okay, from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. I want to save event, and then you can analyze it. Okay, what is useful setup? Okay, we can skip it. I will show you. And yeah, what I say, it's be careful about running it on live because it's slow server and it's very heavy tool. Okay, so I will show you some example of how to set up it and how it works. And we can catch some events. So SQL Profiler, you can run it from Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio, or you can find it also here.
Internet.
We are back. So can you hear us again?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Vypni toho Míru tam.
Can you hear us, guys?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Good. Good.
Hello?
So now I will show you a little bit how to how you can use SQL Profiler when oh, fuck.
Yes, now.
Yeah, it looks like it works. So okay. So just there is a lot of options. So I will show you just small little piece what you can set up when you want to check some expensive queries. So here you can find some templates and it setups.
A všichni z internetu. Já už to taky vypínám.
Tak já bych dobře. Kdo co dělá na internetu? Všichni se mají soustředit. Trénink. Si můžu s čistým svědomím vykázat.
Já už mám vyplo.
Už taky vycvičím.
Well, it's strange because we can see your screen and hear you.
Tak není, tak.
Nestahujte si hry.
Tři rozkliknout.
Nestahujte si hry. A dáme.
Zkus se připojit a odpojit od hry.
Ah, we are back. Sorry guys, the connection is poor.
Teď mi to video ještě. Tři tečky a temno.
To je dobrá funkce.
No,
To je
už je 3 hodin.
Okay, so I started the SQL Profiler.
Než dělíš ještě.
Aha, okay.
A za to nahrávání by mělo přišel.
Okay, I suppose you can hear us again,
Yeah.
Yes, we can hear you.
and you can see my screen. So I started the SQL Profiler. I set up a path for a file because I want to save results to file. Okay, and here is very important part where you can say what events you want to trace. So there is a lot of possibilities to set up a lot of options, but let's just check some simple finished queries and so on. It's good to set up also more columns here, because when you want to trace something, you want to see database name and who started the query or process. So I just set up it a little bit. I also mention it in presentation, but so if you want to do same steps, you can. And one more thing, forget to mention, and it's we how is it? Yeah, column filters. It's very useful because when you start Profiler, you get a lot of results, so you can filter it somehow. Okay, let's use something really simple. We will filter the text data, and we will look for some queries what have the order by inside. It's a line, so it's good to cover it by how to say percent in English? Percent. Okay. Wait, I missed something. Oh, it looks okay. Okay, run it. We can also run our expensive and very bad query. And we should also catch it somewhere. Okay, what is important here? When you want to trace expensive queries, you usually check the CPU's reads, ratings, and duration. And when you find something big, for example, this, you can see what was triggered, and you can analyze it. You can copy it, you can analyze it and say, okay, this is good, this is bad, it's bad because of something, and so on. Okay, let's find our query. Yeah, you can see I create some bad query, and it takes some time. It used CPU and a lot of reads. So this is how you can identify something, and then you can find in what database and so on. And you can find who is triggering this. So it's me. Okay, so this is simple way how to use Profiler. And like I said, it's a heavy tool, and nowadays we should use extended events. It's more I will expand it. Better. Okay. So extended events, it's more lightweight monitoring system. It's there is a lot of options also, like you can find in SQL Profiler. Also, you can find graphical user interface, but it can be managed by TSQL queries and so on. And it's you can find it in Microsoft SQL Server 2014 and higher. Okay, so I will start a similar session like in a Profiler. So you will see how to start it and how to set up it. And yeah, then I will show you how to see results, because it's a little bit different than in SQL Profiler. Okay, so okay, so stop SQL Profiler now. And I don't want to do mess on a release database server, so I will connect to my SQL server. Okay, so it's maybe a little bit more complicated how to start it. So you have to go to management, and here you can see extended events. And here are sessions. So we will add another session. Here are some SQL default SQL Server sessions, but it's not important for us. So right-click on the sessions and add a new session. You can find here a lot of templates, like in Profiler, because this is newer, but it can be a newer monitoring system, but it can be used in the same way. So let's keep it blank and add some events here. So we want to see complete statements, so we will add them. You can add whatever event you want. There is a lot of event. If you want to check, for example, every login and logout and so on, it depends what you want to see. But for us, I think is the most important how expensive queries are and so on. Is it slow? If the server response is slow and so on. Okay. And we will also configure it a little bit and use some filter. So it's similar like SQL Profiler. You can use some filter, and we will filter SQL statements, and we want to find something with order by, like in previous simple example. So we will looking for SQL text. Okay, now I have to find like. Can you see? Yeah, here. Yeah. So this looks good. Okay, I always or you have to set up where you want to create a file with this trace report. Some temper. Okay, you don't need 1 gigabyte. Yeah, and you can keep these settings. You can keep it. So, oh, already exists. Let's try again. Mm-hmm. So probably I choose name that I choose before. That's strange. Okay, let's refresh if we have something. Yeah, okay. So I can delete it. Now it works. So now we have we set up a new session, and like I said, you don't have to use UI, and if you know how to use it, you can create sessions by TSQL and set up it manually. But I think it is not necessary to study it, yeah, because the UI it's pretty nice. Okay, so now we have to start the session. I'm sure if I connect it, yeah. Yeah, okay, that's okay. So now you set up it and you have to start it. You just right click and click on start. I will run my expensive and bad query and then the stop session. If you want, you can also watch live data. I can click on it. But when you set up in the session, you can set up how often is it refreshing. But we are on my local server, so you probably cannot see something right now. But I run queries, and there are more options how to check the tracer port. You can, yeah. This is select which helps you to read this file, what was created. Send it. Sorry guys. Yeah, I need this. And here we can see what was run there, so on. But I don't see my query. How is it possible?
The filter, do you use order by or group by in the filter?
I think order by. Let's check. Yeah, order by. So it should work, and it should catch my query. So let's try it again, but it's weird.
Let's pretend it.
Yeah, we can pretend it, but maybe I run it on my server because I was connected also to release, but it looks like I run it on my server. So that's where.
Yes, we fixed it.
Okay, so it's up to us. If I can check the setup or set up it again, or we can pretend that it was catch. I don't have much experience with extended events because I prefer SQL profiler, but yeah, so that's it. So okay, pretend that we catch it. Okay. Okay.
It's about the idea, not about the result.
But after my presentation, I will check it and write it what was wrong. Okay, so it was about extended events, and okay, what else? When you catch some weird or expensive query, you have to somehow tune it. So this is for another presentation, but just a quick way what you can do and how to think about expensive queries. So, for example, we catch this. Yeah, you know, you saw it. We catch it. In extended events and also in a profiler. And what you can do, what is the easiest way is check it, yeah, and you can see a lot of nested queries inside, and this is really not good. Yeah. But you also have some opportunity in here in Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio. You can run this query and include execution plan and statistic, and we will get more information about it. So here is some client statistic. Oh, sorry, I thought that I thought we are still pretending.
We are still pretending.
But you can see that no one else is complaining. So probably they not listening us. They're also pretending. So okay, so here we have some expensive query again. We catch it in extended events and also in profiler. You saw it. And now what we can do about it. So firstly, we have to check it and we see some nested queries inside. So that's bad and we should rewrite it. And what else we can include in result here also execution plan. So, and when we run it, we can see here execution plan. So this is good tool that you can use and think about nested loops and about index and so on. And also when you run this, maybe I run it somewhere in release where is more data. Oh. Oh, I'm still connected, so very. No. Sorry. The easiest way will be started again. And when you also include the execution plan, sometimes it can show you what indexes you can add, and it also generates the query for adding new indexes. But you have to be careful about it, because here it is not about new indexes. It will be better to rewrite the query. Yeah, but here you can see that it has some advice here with some impact. If you add this missing index, the select will be faster, but there is index, so the insert will be slower, and so on. So this is one of many ways what you can do with some expensive query, what you catch in Profiler or in extended events. And there is also more ways. For example, you can use Database Engine Tuning Advisor, but it's really a heavy tool, and it's for another session. And also you can when you catch some expensive query, you have to find who trigger it. Sometimes it can be entity framework, and the query it's not good written. So you can maybe think about use, for example, Adonet or something, or Draper or something else, and write your query manually. It can be too faster. So yeah, that's all. It was about monitoring of SQL Server and expensive queries, and how to find them and what to do with them. But it was just a brief and quick presentation, because you can go more deeply. So I just showed what tools you can use and what is approach what we did in my previous company.
Yeah, good.
So do you have any
Cool.
questions?
Thank you.
Again, once more.
It's really hard after yesterday training to say something in English and present it. So,
Okay, do you have any questions?
do you have any question, guys? Also, you in Prague on Teams or in Oman or in Oman?
If no, if there is no question, David should be next with a .memory presentation.
Should be quick. Yeah. We need some quicker than me, because it's hard to present it. You're over time.
Do you have a port here?
So we will connect this.
Maybe
your
you can.
laptop. Okay.
No,
so-
no, just wait.
Or do you want to present it on my laptop, because it's connected?
Probably it's not
right now?
it's necessary, because we don't have.
Okay. And do you have some presentation? No. No? Okay.
Or maybe you
So-
can try to just share your screen, and I'll just
Yeah. Okay.
We need
Okay.
to
Okay.
like stay connected.
So I will stop the sharing, and you can connect to Teams and share your screen.
Yes. So you can.
Okay, you can sit here.
No.
Your microphone.
Oh,
Nice.
okay, I will mute you.
Hi. Yep. I believe you can hear me.
Hi, hi.
Yes.
Hi, hi. Okay. I will share my screen. Okay, it's here. So I will just quickly introduce you to .memory. It's a tool to investigate the memory consumption on some process. So yeah, I will just run something here. Where do I have? Yes, I have it in here. Okay, so we should have the process in the and then yeah, just run profiling. So it will capture the information about the memory consumption. It's taking some time. Okay, so it's running here, and we will capture a snapshot after some time. Okay, let's finish now. Get snapshot. It's saving the snapshot. And yeah, the profiling is still running because the application is still running. So I will stop. Let's stop the tool, and then we can see the details of the snapshot captured, and we can inspect the objects here, doc, dictionary stuff. Yeah. But yeah, we can see the previous view. Yeah, here. Yeah, we can see what is consuming the most of the memory. So there is one object, big dictionary, but the main is the standard dictionary. Yeah, the tool did not run for a long time, so it's not so much here. But what else is interesting to see? Yes, the list of all objects here, and you can not filter, but order it. Yeah, number of objects or number of bytes. Down. It's basically how we do the dump investigations when we have category 1 in instances, to try to find what is consuming the most of the memory when the system is consuming all of the RAM available on the server. But yeah, it's this is how you can view the objects. And you can export the workspace. Just go here, oops, here, export workspace. You can save it on your file system, and then you can share it with someone if you want to send it to someone else. And they will have all the information here. So yeah, I didn't have much, but yeah, that's.
Maybe I missed that, but do you need to install this?
Yes. Okay, so how to get it? Maybe from dot.
I have one question regarding the functionality of this tool.
Yeah.
Can it show the garbage collections frequency, maybe the generation of objects, where they live?
Yeah, probably yes. It should be here.
Oh, cool.
Sorry, what did you say?
I say cool.
Cool.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so yeah, that's it. Yeah. Call tree, what do we have here? Nothing. Okay. Ah, yeah, because it must be running. Yeah. Okay, and for installing it, download. Yeah, I think I have the license from the company. Yeah, so you can download the tool and ask a license to ITOS team, and they will give you a license. Yeah. Or maybe it's just your Visual Studio license. Yeah.
But you need to install it on a server, right? Because
you need to install it, yeah, on the server.
yeah. So you need a license.
Yes.
I think it's about the JetBrains.
Yeah, JetBrains.
Yeah.
So the free version should have some limited functionality, but I think we have some licenses from ITOS. When we ask for ReSharper, I think this is included with the more sophisticated version.
Oh.
But I think in client environment we have installed .trace. Should be the same. You should be able to generate a dump of memory. Any other question?
I have a question. Is there any example how it was used in Credit Info?
The most qualified for this is Andrei in our team, who is.
Yeah, he should have a next presentation.
Okay.
So yeah,
Because we were using it in previous company to search for memory leaks, and it was mainly by forgotten detaching from events in the code, event handlers. So it was useful.
any other question? If not, let's have a break. And Andrei, if you can send us the link or where to download the file he was talking about, we'll try to download it and then we can have next session.
All right, I can share it, but let me just prepare it.
Yeah.
Right now it's still in progress.
Yeah, I see. And so please send the link to, I guess, Lukáš Mlínek, or maybe Radek. Because Lukáš will leave earlier.
Maybe it will be better to speak to Radek.
Yeah.
So yeah, to Radek the next, please.
Yeah, but maybe I still want to show the real damp which we analyzed for Guyana, so maybe it won't be necessary, but anyway, I will prepare it.
Okay.
All right.
So in let's say 20 minutes. Are you okay with that?
20 minutes? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so thank you for now.
Thank you.
And See you in 20 minutes.
Thank you. See you.